What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Sports by Dustin here, aka just Dustin, ready to rumble, ready to fight back on this Tuesday. Ass absolutely kicked yesterday. Fliff, horrible. Better, all that good value, a lot of greens, still did not pan out in our favor. Dabble, we have some setup for football this weekend. That's the good news. The rest of it has been pretty horrific. I see some people in the chat saying they're having some tough starts to January. Yeah, that's basically anybody plus EV betting right now. A lot of tough beats, some bad breaks and hooks all throughout the apps that you can imagine. We got to get on the right side of it soon. We got to get better. We got to lock in and keep doing what we're doing, and hopefully it ends up paying off here down the stretch. So that's what we're going to continue to do. That's all we can do. I'll start it off with a little parlay. On Fliff for us. Make sure you guys are following, you're subscribed. I would appreciate it if you guys are new watching. Go ahead in the on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe, and over here on Twitch, if you guys are watching on Twitch for the first time, make sure that you are following. So it's still probably going to be slightly plus EV at plus 125. So it did move a little bit, but Jokic over points or over rebounds and assists. We don't have a FanDuel line necessarily. I'm typing in Nuggets and Jokic at the same time. 4 out of 5s on better yesterday. Extremely frustrating. Oh my god, that's just tough. Rebounds and assists, Jokic over. We're going to start off the day with this. This isn't quite adjusting just yet, but still should be plus EV. Clemson minus 4.5 first half, and then Jokic over 22.5 rebounds and assists on Fliff. Going to be the first slip of the day. Yeah. A little brutal lately. I've been killing Jan, destroyed Fliff yesterday, hammered PrizePicks, helping friendly book. Well, I'll tell you what, you're one of the slim few that have been getting some good breaks then, because I know a lot of people have been struggling. So we only got 2 data points here. Donovan Mitchell. Okay, I like this Donovan Mitchell line. Don't love the Giannis line necessarily. So we'll go ahead. We'll head over to Novig, see if we can snipe this Donovan Mitchell. Being that FanDuel is off here still. Donovan Mitchell, Cavs, Pacers. Points over 23.5. Hey, I'll lock that in. It's really kind of only my favorite one there on Novig right now. Brian Robinson over 37.5 rush yards against the Lions. Not sure I want to jump on that necessarily early right now. I'm not loving the data points there. St. John's. Got a DraftKings and a Pinnacle line. All right, I'm kind of clicking through, guys. I haven't been on the optimizers too much this morning, or at all. It's my first time hopping on, so I don't really know where the value's at the moment. So we're kind of learning together. Oh, okay. So we should be able to grab something on Dabble here. Here's our 2 setup plays for this weekend. If you guys were in the live streams, Aaron Jones, Puka under tutties, and then Lamar over 8.5 rush attempts, and then Jameson Williams under 4.5 receptions, Kelsey over 5.5. So hopefully we're on the right side of the NFL action there. Clifford, we're gonna be taking over 25.5 points and assists. Bet on lines at 29.5. I'll rock with it. BJ Freeman at 24.5. Hawkins You can get on. Okay. Cam Jones under 35.5. Lock that in. Fantilli. Maybe let's go Fantilli. They have some more data points with Fantilli. Over points. And let's lock this in. Give you guys a second to go ahead, copy that. That is on Dabble. If you follow me, Sports by Dustin, you'll be able to copy it with one click of a button on this copy entry button. If you go to my profile, give you guys a chance before I go ahead and send out the notification, or that's maybe what you guys are waiting for. Well, there's the notification. Appreciate the follow there. Sauce, Jokic 3 points attempted. Let's see if there's any value on that. And I'm not seeing any lines to really compare with right now. On that. Remember, if you guys want access to Daily Grind Fantasy, if you guys use code DustinStream, all one word, you'll get 25% off your very first month. Okay, hang on. I think it's maybe necessary for us to double down on points and rebounds. Over 20 over points, or sorry, rebounds and assists for Jokic. We'll take Davion Smith under 10.5 points. And then let's refresh. And then we'll go with Vooch over 17.5. Lock that in. Another one there. I did double down. If you've already played Fliff, maybe you don't want to necessarily play this, or maybe play for a smaller unit size, maybe. But yeah, we're locking in Jokic over 22 assists and rebounds here. Yo. If you're making it through the Fliff weather, the Fliff storm right now, then props to you. You must got magic fingers right now if you are picking out the perfect props to pair together. I will give you your props. Haha, get it? For a rebetter Fliff. Definitely Fliff. It's actually not close. DeJounte Murray. Ooh, I actually like this DeJounte Murray over 3-pointers line on Novig. All right, that was a nice little snipe. FanDuel pretty far off. The rest of the market close to average odds of -135. If you're watching on X, I highly suggest you come over to. I highly suggest you come over to Twitch, which is Sports by Dustin, or on the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel. Better have some value. All right, good call. Maybe let's see. Let's kind of click along. Yeah, good call. Appreciate that, Brian. Let's go ahead and lock this in on better. Did not pan out for us yesterday necessarily, but we're gonna keep locking in the value. It will come back. Points and rebounds under 21.5. Booker under PRA. Isaiah Joe under. Okay, so they bumped his point. Oh wait, that was Joe. Oh, Joe. Isaiah Joe under 11.5 points and rebounds. And I think that we did have, what's this? Joker over points, Ayton over rebounds. So let's just lock in Joker. And let's go Simmons. I actually don't love that line. FanDuel, DraftKings are pretty close to about the same odds. Blake Coleman under points. I'll go ahead and get this shared into the chat for you guys. We got to bounce back today. Got to bounce back today. Bang, there you go. Link is into the chat for you guys, so you should be able to play that. All right, so we got that slip off. Might be able to. No, probably not. Let's give it a second. Let some value regenerate, and we might be able to snag another slip. Coleman Hawkins. I almost like just taking it 20.5 on Fliff at minus 135. And that's push potential. Check PrizePicks. Might do this old-fashioned way. How long should I put in for NBA help? I'm new and haven't won anything. Tough question. Bradley Beal over rebounds and assists. Let's see if we can build something here. Beal rebounds and assists. Brian Robinson over 8.5. Okay, Beal bumped. Mike. I'm gonna have to dip into these NFL plays. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Right on Jokic over. Dyson Dale's under points and rebounds, 20.5. Andrews under. Stafford over 215. This is probably gonna get bumped. $220.5. Booker under 7.5 assists. Yeah, I don't want this push potential necessarily, but I'll go Mark Andrews. It's gone. All right. Fox under 6 assists. Grant Nelson over 20.5. Condon under 8.5. We're gonna just do this. 4. Now it's a 4-man entry. Cancel that. Back to the board. They removed something. You guys see this? This is just, it's just insane. Flag over 33.5. Okay. We can get this over 33.5, and that's bumped. Over 28.5 points and rebounds. That's still there. No, it's bumped. Jared Allen over 24.5 PRA. Bumped. Zion over 33.5. All right, we're gonna run this as a 5-pick entry. And AJ Brown just got bumped. Okay. All right. Let's see. Miles Turner under 24.5. Zion bump. I'm really trying hard to get us a slip off here, guys. As you guys can see, I am doing what I can to try and get a slip off. Giannis over 38.5 points and assists. All right, everything looked good. All right, boom. Bang. And gentlemen, that's maybe a good call, but whatever. We're locking in some of this value. Screw it. Condone bumped. Wait. We got him under 8.5. It said something totally weird. All right, whatever. Just keep on chugging. Keep on chugging, baby. Yeah, you got to be quick no matter what these days. No matter what. Nembhard over 6.5 assists. Pinnacle's matching this line, which I don't love. Probably wait to see what happens there. Bradley Beal's really not super far off. None of those are my favorite on Novig. Could technically jump on that a little early. All right, so we have more better value here. Let's lock in. Sabonis under 34.5 points and rebounds. Clint, we've already played Clint Capella. AJ Brown, might as well get it in. AJ Brown over 4.5 receptions. Murray. DeJounte Murray over 30.5 PRA. Stafford over 31.5 pass attempts. Already played Book. Blake Monk over points and rebounds. Which would kind of go with, you know. Blake Monk bumped. All right, maybe we add an Ayton. Try not to use it. Hurts over. Okay. Is it gonna let us over 34.5 pass plus rush? Maybe it will. It's giving us 12x. So no, it won't. Thought maybe since it's that Hartstein under or Beal over points and rebounds. Let's go. Beal. Over 19.5 points and rebounds. Bang. I will go ahead and share this in the chat. That way, I can get this over to you guys, and we still keep our other discount. That way, if there is some value that is some lower tier value, we're able to still use that discount to bring our average fair odds percentage down to where we need it to be. Yeah, where's the Cooper Flag value? Where's that at? Where's that at? Is that on Fliff? Where's it at? Kongwu over 7.5. The link's into the chat, by the way. Put the link into the chat, Jason. You can just click it. But like, this is the lineup. If you do need to see it one more time, you can also screenshot. We don't have to sit on here too long. Hey, appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow there. Apex. Let's keep on chugging. Let's keep on chugging. We got anything back on Dabble? Oh, Giannis under 13 rebounds. Okay, so we have some flag value there. Over 34. Giannis. I mean, it's given us some push potential. Like, wait, so it's down to 12. Okay. Hang on. Trying to make sure we got some data points here. I'm on raw touchdowns, Saquon, rush attempts. Already on this. Could go BJ Freeman. It's just only one data point there. Could probably come down a little bit. I'm on raw touchdowns. Could go Saquon over rush attempts, maybe. Not my favorite. Keegan Murray under 18.5 points and rebounds. Decent. Joplin. So he's at 19. FanDuel's the only line once again. I'm trying to make sure we got some decent data points right now. Lamar pass attempts. Ben Simmons under 8.5 points. I mean, we're just going to have to grab something here, to be honest with you. Did we play Coleman Hawkins? I don't remember. That's probably going to be what we play. A lot of early NFL value popping up this week. Like a lot of value in the Monday, Tuesday time frame when football isn't until the weekend. Ben Simmons under 8.5 points. I feel like it's probably not plus EV. Let's see. So actually, it's basically his even line. It's not really favored under or over via the books. Therefore, I probably wouldn't touch it on any of these DFS apps unless you can get a really good line. So, otherwise, I'd probably stay away from it. Anything on rebet? Been killing it lately. I'll pop it up. I'm not gonna spend time on rebet. Personally, I'll pop it up here. I need to do after the beginning of this month. I need to do some divvying up on my bankroll, kind of get my books back right. But here's the rebet current situation on rebet. Feel free to screenshot if you'd like. Go ahead and give you the rest of it. So Ben Simmons, you're actually getting a pretty good deal on his over 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists on rebet, where you're getting at plus 100. The rest of the market's minus 115 and higher. No FanDuel line here, but seems decent with the current market established, right? We're gonna wait for that. We'll have to wait for that. Let's go ahead and keep peeking at some of these. No big. Can we see if there's any pick six value on DK? Yeah. We'll do that in a second. Artstein double. For those of you that are new here, we're not just like we're not like D-gen betting, right? What we're doing is we're trying to find an edge on these different apps or sweepstakes books, all right, where they are so far off from the rest of the market, it makes it plus EV, where we're getting a long-term edge to be profitable in the long term, right? So we're using Daily Grind Fantasy to compare the market back to these other books to get that edge. And so if it doesn't make sense that way, we're not going to be playing it here on the stream. So unless you know that Hartstein is a double is plus EV somewhere, let me know. But otherwise, we're probably not going to touch that. Did Dabble just get rid? Oh, I'm still underneath Ben Simmons. What's the lowest EV percent you'd hit? It depends on the app, right? Like Fliff, I'll probably hit anything that's showing plus EV for the most part. Novig, I like around 2% or higher. Profit X, same thing, around 2% or higher. Like PrizePicks, Dabble, etc., all has these different percents that you could kind of take into consideration, right? If we're building out a 3-leg on Dabble, you can take stuff down to here, right? But you need to make sure that you are getting plays in that have a good odds percent to hit if you are going to dip down a little bit underneath 55%. Because to profit long-term on Dabble, you need to hit your individual legs in those 3-man uninsured slip types. You need to hit your individual legs at 55+%. So if we get into two 60%ers, and just say, for instance, if there wasn't any other value besides a 54.24, right, the average of those three are going to be well above 55%. So the whole slip is going to be plus EV in the long run. But ideally, you're getting 3 props that have above 55% chance, and you are giving yourself that much bigger of an edge. And then, like on PrizePicks, you guys, I know most of you guys have heard me say this probably a million times, but on PrizePicks, you're looking for anything 54.2+% average fair odds percentage. So if you grab 55%, 55%, 54.83, you could come down here to 53.9, 53.8, and still make that full slip plus EV. And if you're on Arena, you can actually have your average fair odds percentage be 53.8% in order for you to be plus EV in the long term. So you could snag a couple of these, and you could even come down to, into the red if you really had to snipe some value down there. Just based off of your average fair odds percentage still going to be above 53.8. DGF is not free. But if you use my code DUSTINSTREAM, all one word, DUSTINSTREAM, you'll get 25% off your first month, Jason. Feel free to do that. Plus 105 on FanDuel against 76ers with no Joel Embiid. Who slows the game down? Wait, this slows the game down. All right, so we'll have fun time down in the paint with Cheyenne on the ball. Hey, I mean, maybe it's a good read on your part. I take all my emotions out of it. and I just simply bet where I can get a good price on these bets, and that's simply it. In long term, the math and such will work out. So maybe you got a good read. Maybe you're onto something there. Just not my process, right? You guys got to think about it, right? The sports books, when they're setting these projections and odds, they take everything into consideration, right? It paints the entire picture for you. You are getting all you need, all the information you need right there within the lines, right? Especially when you're comparing all of them together in one place at one time, like Daily Grind Fantasy does. It takes into consideration the last 5, the last 10 game logs, right? That they've been over, that Jokic has gone over 22 points and rebounds, rebounds and assists in 4 out of the last 5 and 8 out of the last 10. That he's playing home tonight versus away, and he does better at home in this specific stat category, and he's going up against so-and-so players, so he does good against them or he does bad against them. It's all baked into the sportsbooks lines and odds, right? They have multi-million-dollar algorithms and models and dedicated teams to building out these algorithms and models, right? That focus on simply this. They're a lot smarter than you and what you can research on any of these apps, right? So take what the sportsbooks lines and odds are, use it to your advantage, find where you can gain an edge against the books, like right here on Dabble. There's no reason Dabble should have this at 22 on the dot, right? There's zero reason. DraftKings, FanDuel, both sharp books have this 1.5 rebounds and assists higher. That's a lot for rebounds and assists. That moves the needle a lot. These other books, BetMGM and Caesars, right? Caesars probably not a bad deal getting it at minus 121, right? At 22.5, although you're getting minus 122 at 22, right? So it's the best possible deal right here. But you see, BetMGM's minus 150, heavily favoring it, and then Bovada's even bumped this up to 23.5. So this line is establishing probably at 23.5, between 22.5, 23.5, right? We know that based on all these different algorithms and models of these major sports books spitting out their projections and odds. So therefore, that's where the established market is. Dabble's off. We snipe it on Dabble. We take advantage of it. And long term, we're getting an edge. Hopefully that's helped some of you guys. I know that was kind of a little bit of a long rant and just explanation of plus EV. But yeah. So some good value on Paul George too, but not really much we can get in with that we haven't played. Not really any underdog value at the moment. So sorry, Sotel. Tyrese Maxey under 3.5 3-pointers made. I might see what Pinnacle does here. Like, I love that FanDuel and DraftKings are up here, but this is basically matched to Pinnacle, which worries me a tad bit. So I will wait on that and see what ends up happening. See what ends up happening there. We'll check some of these other apps. Giddy RA. What app? Crazy. Giddy under is favored right now, under 14.5. But on Dabble, what's it at? Giddy. So not quite. It's at 14. The rest of the market's at 14.5. But based off their odds, it's not necessarily going to be plus EV for us. Dame Dalla under 30.5 points and rebounds. We just can't squeeze anything out of this. We've already played Sabonis, I believe. So like we could maybe play Barkley, Dame, and like that's it without having to overexpose anywhere else. We'll keep it in mind though. We've already played Vooch. Somebody wants to see DraftKings pick 6 value, so let's go ahead and show that off. Take a screenshot. If you are on DraftKings pick 6, you want this value, make sure you take a screenshot. That way, you know, you got it and you can lock it in. Remember, you can actually get a real good edge on their two-man plays with some of these top plays. So snipe them if you can, because I think you're automatically getting a 3x payout. I'll scroll down a little bit. You guys get some of this other value as well. It's a peer-to-peer platform. You got to get a little bit different, but Ravens -1.5 on Novig. Let's see. I thought this was the big game for a second. I thought that was the game. I was like, what in the world? I swear that was not the line. Appreciate the follow. Thanks everybody for all the follows. Okay, so we had Bet Online come through with a line here, right around the same. So yeah, let's hop on Brian Robinson. Sorry, I didn't realize my phone wasn't on. We'll hop on Brian Robinson on Profit X. We'll lock him in a little early, but Brian Robinson rush yards over 37.5. We're getting +110. I'll leave some liquidity there. I'll take it for 25. Yeah, I like to see that we had another Bet Online, you know, pop in. We only had one data point for a little bit. They kind of matched FanDuel here, so that's solid. Dyson over 4.5 assists. That's probably going to be really good to take on Fliff. Could be. Let's see. Hold on. So let's might be able to bet out another dabble slip. Let's take Dyson over 4.5. Over 4.5 assists. We got Damian Lillard under points and rebounds. Maybe. Sometimes you got to click in. Under 29.5. So that's actually been bumped. Damn. It's annoying. Looks like we're maybe adding some stuff. Meanwhile, as I'm speaking, somebody wanted to see PrizePicks NBA. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we got too much. Doesn't look like we got too much. This is current status. There you go. Check back on Fliff. So Sabonis. I swear we've already played Sabonis somewhere. Not sure what it is exactly, but Pinnacle slightly moving towards the rest of these lines. Hasn't really moved all that much, so we'll wait. Written by Zach. I'm not quite sure yet. It looks like we're starting to add some stuff. It's gone now. I think they might be adding stuff. I don't know. At the moment, at least. Suns -3.5 point spread on Novig. Actually, pretty solid. Let's go ahead. I guess we're gonna be on the Suns if we can snipe this. No, we were unable to snipe it. It's now moved. It's now moved. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I'll probably put out Taco whenever that comes out here in just a little bit on Twitter. But I think that's going to be it for this live stream. Got you written by Zach. I think that's going to be it for this live stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully we hit some bets. Obviously not too much value. But we need to bounce back from the last day. Yesterday was tough sledding. Hopefully you guys bounce back as well. We got to bounce back this month. Remember, use code DUSTIN stream if you end up signing for Daily Grind Fantasy. You'll get 25% off your very first month. Love you guys. Peace.